Hello, my friends, and welcome back. We have to start keeping track of the countries that are willing or at least show interest in joining the second club, which is the club that's forming on the structure of the BRICS, or more precisely on Russia-China cooperation. Because there are certain countries that show that they are not following orders anymore, or at least they show interest in joining that club. In this case, I have two articles, one from Spain/Algeria, but the other one, which I'm going to be using first, is from North Korea. This article comes from the Republic World, and this is the title. North Korea's Kim Jong-un lauds Putin for success in Ukraine war on Russia Day. So as the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war crosses the 100th day mark, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un sent a special message to Russian President Putin on Russia Day. Let's see. Applauding the special military operation initiated by Putin, he said, and I'm quoting, Russian people have achieved great successes in accomplishing their goal, end quote. According to a report from the state-run Korean Central News Agency, the North Korean leader extended warm congratulations to the people-friendly government and citizens of the Russian Federation on its National Day. The message mentioned the Russian achieved great success in accomplishing its goal because it knew methods of defending the dignity and security of its country. Kim Jong-un also defended all the possible reasons that have the potential to justify the ruthless war against Ukrainians. The message said that Korean people extend full support and encouragement to the people of Moscow. And I'm quoting, it is the steadfast stand of the DPRK government to value the DPRK-Russian relations with a long history and traditions of friendship and good neighborhood and comprehensively expand and develop them in keeping with the requirement of the new times and the desires of the people of two countries. So, I express the conviction that the DPRK-Russia relationship of friendship and cooperation will have greeted a new radical turn of blah, 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 blah. So anyway, they are a friend. They are friends, obviously, and that North Korea has nuclear weapons, as you know, and it needs Russia's support against the big clubs, movements, activities on its side of the neighborhood. And the other one comes from another country that joins Russia-China club that's been alleged by Spanish minister. So this article comes from Reuters, and this is the title. Algeria is increasingly aligned with Russia, Spanish minister says. Madrid. Algeria's decision to suspend the friendship treaty with Spain last week was not surprising because Algeria is increasingly aligning itself with Russia, Spanish economy minister Nadia Calvino said on Monday. Where's the connection? So I suspend with you, maybe you did something bad to me. Why do you link it to the third party? Could be, but maybe you did something wrong, Spain. Maybe you hurt Algeria's feelings somehow. Maybe you did something. Such a lack of self-awareness, it's unbelievable. Such a narcissistic trend or a trait, I'm sorry, is just unbelievable. It's impossible to be me. It must be someone. Oh, Russia. Did you look in your and verify your actions? Did you analyze them? Did you look and maybe you did something that hurt Algeria, and Algeria might have done something to hurt you, which means go and talk to them. But you immediately, oh no, it's the Russians. If something happens to you, it's someone else's fault. If something happens to Spain, it's because Algeria is going to buy oil or is going to, I don't know, say something positive about Putin. That's the direct correlation between connection and causation and everything. But I don't know. Let's see. Calvino said she had noticed a growing rapprochement between Algeria and Russia at the spring meetings at the International Monetary Fund in April. I saw back then that Algeria was more and more aligned with Russia. So this decision to suspend the treaty didn't surprise me. What I mean, so that means you're done. It's only in your way of dealing things, because it's the way they do in the big club. You're with us, or if you're not with us, you must be evil. There's no other option. And in this case, Russia being considered a evil country and evil influence, you must be with Russia. These are naive. These are children, and they are on the global stage. They're not in the kindergarten on the outside playing or on a carpet at whomever little preschool. And she noticed a growing rapprochement. So what's wrong with that? Talking with another country is, because the country is bad, you cannot do business with them because you're good. It's unbelievable. If you think like this, you will not do business with anybody. Who's perfect? Who's all good? We all have certain things. We all did every country has its own BS. To just say, oh my God, no, you do business with that, you're a bad dude. What about you? I can mention a few things for the great Spain. Can I? I mean, if you look in from 1400s, 1300s until 1700s, 1800s, Spain was not a force for peace. It just robbed here left and right. Did business with South America, right? Remember those how do you call it, galleons or whatever they were called, full of gold. They did business with those guys. Yeah. So that's one thing. And then between Spain and Invincible Armada fighting with the British, Nelson and others. All right. What about that one? So don't give me that crap. You're the good guys here in Algeria. And she saw the diplomatic row between the two countries followed a change of stance by Spain over Western Sahara, a territory Morocco claims, while Algeria supports a group that seeks its independence. So yeah, you stuck your nose where you didn't belong to. What did you have to do in Sahara, Spain? What stance do you need to have in Sahara? Yeah, it has a different. So what do you expect? So then, is the Russians or is it you? You said you change your stance on Sahara, and you say, oh, because you don't like me anymore, it's because of the Russians, or it's because me and Sahara? I don't know. After Algeria's decision, Madrid has tried to convince the North African country to backtrack. I hope that Algeria will reconsider its position and the statement it has made. Well, they hope that you would reassess your position and you will change your stance regarding Sahara. How about that? You do that first because you cast the first stone or rock or whatever, and you take it back, and I take mine back maybe, right? Because you already hurt me. But see how what was the connection? So I knew it was something else. They did something. And now they say, no, it's the Russians. So I see something, I change my position on Sahara, something sensitive to you. You change your position on me, and I say, it's because Russia. I saw that at the IMF meeting, they looked in their eyes and they blew kisses and so on. That's what it was. Not because they touched a very sensitive point for Algeria and, Morocco. And this is the way they think. They didn't read anything. They did not read anything. And if they read, they didn't understand what they read. They didn't read anything. They should start with the classical Greeks. That's what you start. There you start. They didn't read that. I bet they read Maya Angelou and other garbage. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.